Not sure if you can see them. I'll zoom in for you. Currently, there's a flock of turkeys. A whole bunch of them. There's two of them that are fighting down there. Just chasing each other around. Right there. They've been going at each other for a few minutes now. What I'm about to show you is how to hunt turkeys in the SHTF scenario. Okay? Obviously every state that you have has laws and regulations with how you're supposed to hunt turkeys. And they all tell you gotta use a shotgun and you gotta, that's pretty much how every turkey hunt you see goes. You see people calling them in. But obviously that's only gonna work during the mating season. Right now they're not mating. So let's say it's the dead of winter and you live in a place like Michigan, where I live, and you want some protein, and there are no more stores that are open that you can buy steaks or meat or anything like that, but you want some turkey. And let me tell you, wild turkey is a very, very, very good eating meal. You can pick pretty much any one of those birds down there, and they're going to weigh a minimum of about 7 to 10 pounds. Some of the bigger ones are going to be close to 20 pounds. The big toms that are going at each other are probably 15 to 20 pound toms. There's a lot of meat you can put on your table for your family in an SHTF scenario. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to stalk a turkey flock like this and get close enough that you can take one with a rifle of some kind. Now I'm not actually going to shoot one today. I'm just going to show you how we can get close. Here we go. Okay, I may be screwed now. I'm not sure, but I went and just threw my camouflage on. If you're gonna try and catch turkeys, try and get some turkeys in the SHTF, you gotta get some camouflage on, because turkeys are very visual animals. They do not have great hearing, they don't have a great sense of smell, but they've got exceptional vision. They can see from a very long distance, and that's their primary means of defense. That's why a lot of times deer like to hang around with turkeys, because deer don't have great vision, but they've got a great sense of smell and a great sense of hearing. So basically, I'm going to try and see if we can catch up to them anyways, because I think I know which way they went. But what it boils down to here, hang on a second, what it boils down to is that we have got to sneak up on them, and we're going to do that by just staying under cover. Okay, we stay under cover and we keep out of a direct line of sight. I think I know where they went, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hike through the woods and stay behind the trees and try and catch up to them. Of course, I know once I get to where they were, I can just look at the tracks in the snow and see if I can find them. But again, the key is to keep yourself very well camouflaged. As you can see, I got head to toe camouflage on. And by the way, even when it is turkey season, I don't hunt turkeys like normal turkey hunters do. I don't sit in the woods and call for them. It's just boring to me. I'd much rather wait till I see them, and then I go after them when I see them, just like what I'm doing right now. Would have had a nice tom this year, but when I got to it, I didn't make a very good shot. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and keep on sneaking through the woods. And as you can see, I'm moving very quickly here, because they move. Once they start to move, they can move pretty quickly too, so you got to catch up to them. Okay, everybody, it is the next day. Yesterday was my failed attempt to stalk those turkeys. We're going to go at it again today because they're out there again. You're going to see they're actually pretty close this time. To be totally honest with you, I don't even know if I need to go through the woods. I think I'm just going to see if I can peek around the corner of the barn here and get what I would consider a sub 100 yard shot. I'm sure I could nail a turkey from 100 yards. They're pretty big birds. Now this is kind of cheating, but there they are. Easily within 100 yards. Now if I stepped out beyond the corner here, oh, I think they may even be figuring out that I'm here already. Okay, what I'm going to do is see if I can get even closer. Oh, there's a bunch of them coming out way down there. Yeah, we got a bunch of turkeys around here right now. They're just everywhere. As you can see, we also got a bunch more snow. Let's see if we can get closer. Okay, in order to get closer, what I'm going to do is, like I did yesterday, I'm going to walk into the woods and try and circle around them a little bit. And the ultimate goal will be to get as close as possible without having them run off. And with the snow we've got here, they seem to be pretty preoccupied foraging for the corn. So, shouldn't be too hard to get close to them today. And best case scenario, I think I can get within 50 yards. Within 50 yards, you can easily take a shot with your .22 and, you know, hit a turkey in the center of a body with a .22, and you've got yourself wild turkey dinner. So that's what we're going to see if we can do here. See if we can get within 50 yards. Okay, what I'm going to do here is, we've got these pine trees, and the pine trees, they're a bunch of deer trails that go through here, and then they pop out into a clover plot, a deer plot, food plot that I have. Of course, there's no use for the clover right now, but that's where I'm headed. When I get to the clover plot, then I'll be able to, I'll have to get really low to the ground, but I should be able to get pretty darn close. And if I can get across the clover plot without them seeing me, ooh, you can hear them. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. We're just gonna sneak right up on them. Oh yeah, here we go. They're actually coming right at me. Well, that's a big tom. But they're really making a lot of noise. Okay, I'm gonna get right down on the ground here. These two big guys are coming right at me. Boy, they're gonna be a little shocked when they identify me. But right now, I'd have 2 turkeys easily. You got your semi-automatic Ruger 1022, and you just aim for the whole group and unload on them. You'll have a bunch of turkey. Right here, I'm already in a position to have a whole bunch of them. If I had a couple people in a party with me hunting here, we could ambush this whole flock and have quite a bit. I'm gonna see if I can get even closer. Bunch of toms right there, bunch of them. Nice sized birds.
See, I'm whispering to you. These birds are only about 25, 30 yards away from me. It shows you how bad their hearing is. They don't even realize I'm here, and I'm talking to you in the camera. As long as I stay still, they probably will not realize I'm here. That big Tom that went into the woods is clucking over there. I'm afraid to move. This guy's gonna see me if I make one false move here. Okay, he's not looking now. Well, this just shows you. I'll give you a few pointers here. Oh, they're running. They either got excited or that big Tom is chasing them back into the cornfield. They have an interesting social structure, turkeys. You know, the big ones they're kind of like roosters. You know, they very, very, very much dominate the smaller birds in a flock. But anyways. Alright, well that's all I wanted to show you. This laser beam of truth. Getting you ready. Peace. You see them, all these toms are fighting with each other. They're running right at me. Don't even know I'm here. Boy, this is getting intense. If I actually had my gun right now, we would have one heck of a dinner. I kid you not, these birds are 15 yards away from me right now. God, that looks tasty.